Hey guys, it's Julia, and today I'm going to be doing the All Hallows Rites tag. So I was tagged by the introverted novelist to do this tag, and I'm really excited to do it. I saw Jenna Moreci do it and loved it, so I'm really excited for you guys to kind of get to know my characters. So the idea of this tag is to fit your characters in roles at a Halloween party. I'm also going to link down below the creator of the tag and who I tagged. So there's only one rule, and that is you can only use the same character for 3 questions. So first it says to give a quick description of your story. So my story is a historical fantasy, and I'm taking the story of Mary Queen of Scots and her 4 ladies and turning it into a fantasy story, which I'm really excited about because I love Mary Queen of Scots and the stories of the 4 Marys. So I wanted to take that and kind of put a spin on it. Ayla is my main character and Nova is one of her ladies in waiting. So basically I'm doing a dual perspective from Ayla's perspective and Nova's perspective, and Nova is actually an assassin who is undercover. So Ayla is betrothed to the Prince of Staten, whose name is Silas, and when his father unexpectedly dies, he has to take the throne, and then a war breaks loose and Ayla and Silas have to work together. Meanwhile, Nova is trying to protect Ayla and also figure out who is betraying them and also juggle her own relationship. It's Halloween night. What is your protagonist dressed up as? My protagonist is Ayla, well, one of my protagonists, but I'm going with Ayla for this one, and she's dressed up as Wonder Woman. And the reason why is because I feel like Ayla's physical description really fits Wonder Woman, so I feel like she would dress who she most looks like, and also because she is caring but at the same time really brave, and she doesn't take shit from anyone. Who in your cast refuses to dress up and shows up at the party without a costume? Silas would definitely be the one to come to the party not dressed up, and I feel like that's because he's definitely all work, no play. He wants to put off this facade that he is responsible, and that is because he is next in line to take the throne of Staten, and he wants people to take him seriously. So I feel like if he showed up at the party with a costume, then it just wouldn't make sense for his character. Which character wears the most outrageous costume, and what would it be? For this one, I'm picking Cedrin. He is Silas's brother, well, half-brother, and Cedrin is definitely like the jokester type, so he comes to the party probably as Adam, as in Adam and Eve, and he would probably just show up wearing a leaf over his junk. So he would show up practically naked, and another reason for this would probably be because he is cocky and he's very proud of the way he looks. Werewolves, vampires, and zombies are on the prowl. Which of your characters gets caught in their clutches, and which creature do they turn into? Esta is who I would pick for this one because she is the most gullible out of all the ladies, and though she's like really sassy, she is very sweet, and if somebody was like, hey, come outside, there's a little kid that's hurt out here, she'd be like, oh my gosh, and she'd go check out the situation. Meanwhile, she would probably get bitten by a vampire and turned into a vampire, if vampires were in existence in this story, which they're not. Who wins the contest for best costume? So I'm definitely choosing Nova for this one. She's my second protagonist, and she would definitely come as something very condescending that would piss people off, but at the same time, nobody could argue was the best costume in the room. Who hands out toothbrushes to the trick-or-treaters? Queen Nexus would definitely be the one to do this, and that is just because she is your typical mother and has a very nurturing personality, and she would do it out of the kindness of her heart, but for the best interest of the children, but ultimately would piss people off. And that is just the way she is. She doesn't care if you're gonna get mad at her. She's gonna do what she thinks is best for you. Which 2 characters decide to pair up and do an angel and devil costume together? Jocelyn and Ella would be the ones to do this, and they're also 2 of the 4 ladies in waiting. Jocelyn would be the devil because she's sneaky and conniving, and Ella would be Angel because she's kind-hearted and loving. Next is who's too scared to attend the Halloween party And I don't have a character for this one. I don't have a character who's like unnecessarily scared. I just can't pick anybody for this because I don't feel like anybody is remotely close to being too scared to go to a party. Who overdoses on candy and gets sick? Again, I'm gonna pick Esta because Esta is a kid at heart. She's playful. She's definitely Esta for this one. I love her character, but she definitely would be the one to eat too much candy. Who's most likely to place a curse or a hex on somebody, and who would they place the hex on? For this one, I'm gonna pick Anoku because he is the bad guy in my story, and he hates his brother, and who's the king of Satin, and all of his family, because his brother took everything that he was supposed to get. So he would be placing the hex, if he had enough power to do so, on his brother and his family. So that is it for this tag. I know I'm gonna have like a ton of editing to do because my kids keep coming in and yelling taco, but I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know my characters a little bit. This is the story that I'm using for Dano, and the one that I'm really excited about. It is one that I've started working on already, and the words just keep flowing. So I know that it's going to be a story I'm very proud of. I'm gonna put the people that I tagged down below, so if you're tagged, I'm really excited to see your answers for this. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!